A warm welcome to all of you. This is K. Sai Saket, studying MTech first year from SKR Institute of Science and Technology. Today, as a part of my final assignment, I am going to describe you about analysis of foundation design of a tall building. Now consider a tall building having 23 floors. For the tall building, we are considering it is having a mat foundation. We know that mat foundation come under the shallow foundation. Shallow foundation is a type of foundation where the depth of the footing is less than the width. So now we are already applying the loads, live load, dead loads to the foundation, and we given the materials like M40 and HY is defined. Now we are going to analyze. For analyzing, the steps are: first we want to go to the run menu and we want to do the run analysis. Here we can see that it displays the different displacement values. Each color display the particular displacement value. Here in the right side you can see. Now we are going to again run analysis and design. We can move the cursor to see wherever we need the point. Now we want to go to the display menu and we want to see the punching shear design. Here we can observe the punching shear at the sum of the columns, it is above 1. According to punching shear, it want to be the punching shear ratio should be less than the 1. Then only our foundation will be resistant to failure. Now here above 1. So we want to increase the thickness of the column. So again go to the define menu and go to the slab properties and modify the mat footing. Here we given the foundation as thickness of foundation as 900 here, but it is not showing because we want to unlock the model to do any changes. First we want to go to this and we want to make it unlock. After unlocking, we want to go to define menu, again slab properties, again modify. Now I am increasing the thickness to 1200. Let us see if in this step the failure will take place or not. Okay, again go to the run and again run analysis, and again run analysis and design. Now again go to the display menu and see the punching shear and design. You can see in all the columns the punching shear value is less than 1, means our mat footing is resistant to failure and it is possible. Now we will see the different aspects and different things what we can observe. First go to the tick menu and we can see the extruded view. Here we can tick extrude view and then OK. In the extrude view and go to the 3D. Here we can see the columns are in the 3D shape. By this we can observe, it will be somewhat easy to observe the footing design. Now again go to the display menu and make the extrude view as unmark and then OK, and again go to the XY, keep it as XY. Now we can see what are the forces and what are the moments. Go to the display menu and then here go to the show strip forces. In strip forces we can see here moment, axial force, shear force, like that. First we are considering in the dead load and layer A and show values and diagram and then apply. We can see that here when we moving the cursor, it will display automatic the values in all the elements. It is in the layer A. Now again go to the moment and click on the layer B and then apply. Now we can see the values in the layer B. Layer B means in the Y direction and layer A means in the X direction. In the same way we can see the shear force also. I am saying these steps to know that after designing we can observe all the details of our project by going to the display menu. In this way we can see. Now again go to display menu. Now we will see them what are the forces are acting on it. Show slab forces and then moment and the layer A and layer. Here also there are different combinations. Which combination we need means we can apply on this. Here we layer A and layer B moment, like this we can apply. In which we want means here also you can see different forces we can apply on it. Now again go to the display menu. Now if you want means show slab forces means here we can go to the slab forces and slab design also. In the slab design here keep the tick mark to the impose minimum reinforcing and then apply. Here we can see the top and bottom reinforcement intensity in the x direction, means how much intensity of reinforcement is having in the both layers. If you want in the y direction, means in the b direction, means again go to slow slab design and now press on the layer B and then apply. Now it will be in the y direction. We can see in the y direction the displacement values are going to be displayed in different forms. Now again we have show cracks. It is very important factor. Show crack widths. Again go to display and click on the show crack widths. Here slab, first we want to slab bottom face and we want to select the load combination. Now I am selecting combo 1 and then apply. Here we can see it is a bottom face of the slab. When we click on it, means it will show what are the crack widths. The color imposes at which medium the cracks widths are there, means at what the crack widths are there, it implies the colors. Now again go to the display menu and again show crack widths. It is bottom face. Now we are selecting on the top face and then apply. We can see that in the top face only, in the bottom face only there are more cracks. When we see on the top face, means there are some like up to 0, 15 and 60 like that. It is negligible when compared to the bottom face. Now again go to them. Now we display about detailing. Now go to the run menu and show the run detailing. In run detailing, mark all the points and then click on OK. Here we'll display the different detailing. This is the detailing of the framing plan. Again press on the drawing component views, again slab views. Here rebar table. In the rebar table we will show the different bar elements. We can see the bar diameters. We can click on the face and we can zoom on it. This is the bar mark and this is the diameter, and then the rebar schedule. When the double click means, and again go to the zoom and it will be, the video will be zoomed and the values will be displayed here. You can see this is the diameter of the bars and these are the cutting diameter of the bar and this bar mark, and this is the cut length, and these are the how many members it is showing. If again you want means individual slab view, means in the again click on the mark view, mat 1 and top rebar plan and the section 1. Here we can see the different reinforcement details in the rebar schedule and quantities also displayed. Please zoom it. Here we can see that the values are there. When you go on zooming, here we can see the values. Here you also consider that when we given the slab thickness as 900 mm and at that we can know that the punch shear value is less than 1, more than 1. When you increase the punching shear, increase the slab thickness to 1200, then all the punching shear become less than 1. If they at the 1200 mm also it is not satisfied, means you can increase the slab thickness at up to when the punching shear goes to less than 1. This is about the reinforcement details and profiles and reval. Thanking you so much.